Move on to our next coach this morning, head coach of the Liberty Flames, Turner Gill. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, good morning.
Flames victorious with a 45-15 victory over Monmouth to move to 1-1, and home again this Saturday hosting Morgan State. If you can open up with a summary of the win over Monmouth, then we'll talk about Morgan State, and we'll take questions after that.
Well, I think that our players came out and started very, very well. That was kind of our big emphasis was to play well early in the game, and we didn't do that very well against Kent State. So I was glad to see our guys do respond to what we asked them to do this past week against Monmouth. So it was a great job by our defense. They dominated our D line on their offense. So we scored, had a safety on the first series against Monmouth, and so that was a great momentum changer right off the bat. So we got up there early on them there fairly good, and then we did pretty well in the second quarter. I think the turnovers were key. We had 3 interceptions. Our guys got 2 of them by Kevin Fogg, did a great job there, and then had 1 by Akins. Then our defense even got 3 sacks, and so that was a good job by our defense holding them down pretty well. Then we improved in another area on third down on both sides of the ball. We wanted to improve as far as stopping them on third down. Our defense stopped them 82% of the time on third down conversions, and vice versa on the offensive side there. We drastically improved in that area too compared to last week. So I thought we had an overall good game. Grant Bowden did an outstanding job, had about a 40-plus yard average there in his punts, and he had about 3 of them inside the 20. I think he's 5, 6 for 6 inside the 20 as we've been so far in the first 2 ball games. So having great field position or changing the field position to be benefiting for Liberty has been tremendous as far as with Grant Bowden. Then also with John Lunsford, our kicker, we had 7 kickoffs. He kicked 6 of them out of the end zone, and so I think our special teams has been very solid so far, and so we hope to continue that.
All right, thanks, Coach. And this time we'll start taking questions for Coach Turner Gill. Ask a question, plus *1 on your phone, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand. And as those questions come in, Coach, talk about this week's opponent, Morgan State.
Well, I think Morgan State haven't got off to a start that they would like to have, and I know that they have some good athletes there, and so I know that they're going to come in with a great approach and with a great game plan to get their athletes in position to make plays against us. And so we got to, again, challenge our guys to say, can we play back-to-back games with the same high intensity and high execution that we want to be, and then just to continue to play hard and fast and protect the football on offense and create turnovers on defense is what we hope to do. But Morgan State definitely have some talent, and we know that we got our hands full as far as when we play Morgan State.
All right, thanks, Coach. And this time we'll move to questions for Coach Turner Gill. Just a reminder, *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand. Questions for Liberty head coach Turner Gill. And while we're waiting for some Coach, I'll ask you a question about the Monmouth game. Did it have the sense of a conference game with Monmouth joining the league next year, or was it, I know it was your home opener as well, but what kind of, from an atmosphere and from a competitive side, did the Hawks provide?
Well, I thought, first of all, I thought it was great to see Coach Callahan and have a tremendous respect for him. And he's been there as far as they've had football there, and I could see them fitting definitely here in the Big South Conference. And I think they'll do a good job here in being competitive and being able to compete very well in our conference. So, again, I think that they're going to fit very well for us, and I was glad to have them on board. And it was good to play them here in this first year. Unfortunately, now they're going to have to next year come back and play us again at home. Again, we like that, but maybe unfortunate from their side. But I think they are a very, very good fit for the Big South Conference.
And one other question I have for you is regarding Kevin Fogg coming back from his injury from last year. Obviously, the 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. Just kind of, with him being a fifth-year senior, just what he's been able to do so far through the first 2 weeks.
Well, I think he's playing with confidence, and he's just so excited. Like he always kind of say, I'm so grateful. As he's used his words, I'm grateful to be back playing football again, and not going to take it lightly. As we all know, every now and then you could see certain people lose that opportunity. And so I know he's very, very valuable as far as his opportunity that he has to play football, and I know he's taking advantage of the things that are happening in his life, not just football, but also his academics and things in our community. community. He does a great job of going out into the community and people here in the Lynchburg area. So he is a very, very good football player, a very good, solid person, and also a young man that loves the Lord.
All right, well, I'm not seeing any more questions for you, Coach, so we'll go ahead and let you go. But thanks for joining us. Congrats again on the win, and good luck Saturday against Morgan State.
Thank you.
Thank you.